Hi, new coaches. I am Jenny Longinus, and I'm going to talk to you about the 4 vital behaviors and our new coach power hour. So the 4 vital behaviors are essentially what Beachbody has laid out that it describes the most important things that we as coaches need to do in a day. Mostly it's to make us better people all around. So the first vital behavior, get your notebooks out because you're going to want to take notes during all of these trainings. So 4 vital behaviors. Number 1 is to be a product of the product. If you were a challenger already and now you're converting yourself into a coach, then you're probably already doing this. You are using the programs, you're using the meal plans, you're drinking Shakeology, you're using the performance line, Energize, Recover, all of those. Maybe you've done a 3-day refresh, or you want to do the Ultimate Reset program. Those are Beachbody's products, and we use them to be a product of the product. We use them to get ourselves amazing results and to share and show other people that these products can give them amazing results as well. That's the first thing you want to be doing every single day and sharing about it. The second vital behavior is personal development. This is going to be talked about in a later training, but basically it's personal growth. You're reading or you're listening to books or podcasts that help you to strengthen your mind and get your self-confidence going and to grow you as a leader as you go through your Beachbody business. Vital behavior number 3 is to invite. I like to think of it as attract, connect, and invite. This is essentially the power hour, which I'm going to talk about in the second half of this video. These are the daily business activities that are going to move your business forward and help it grow. The last vital behavior, number 4, is recognition. So this is you loving on your challengers in your group, whether they are your personal challengers or whether they're just challengers of other coaches in the group. This is you recognizing your coaches for good work that they've been doing. Or your teammates. So maybe you don't have any coaches right now. Maybe you don't even have any challengers right now because that's what you're working toward. But recognizing your teammates' success is another vital behavior that Beachbody encourages us to do every single day. It's what makes this company different than a lot of other jobs that you've probably had before is recognition. So 4 vitals. Write those down, do them every single day, and you will make yourself a better person all around. So let's talk about vital behavior number 3 specifically, invite or attract, connect, invite. This is essentially what we call your power hour, your time that you work your business every single day. So you can build a solid foundation for your business working in 1 hour a day. The leaders on the team who have had bigger goals for themselves, such as replacing an income that they've had or other types of goals like that, have spent more than 1 hour a day building their business. But that is the minimum baseline that is required basically for you to run a successful, thriving business. So it all depends on your goals, but the best thing is you get to choose how much or how little you want to work depending on what your goals are. So when I was first starting my business, I was a teacher. We didn't have any kids yet, but married as a teacher. And for that year that I was teaching while being a Beachbody coach, I made some sacrifices. It was waking up earlier to get my workout done, to get a couple posts done, to connect with some people, do a couple things on my power hour. It was, maybe not watching some of the shows that I was watching every single day and scaling back on that. Or when I got home from work or on my lunch break and I would get to my work and do another part of my power hour in the evening when my husband was watching TV that I really didn't care about, then I would be telling him that, hey, I'm going to work for the next 30 minutes to finish up my power hour for the day. And then we'd have our own, separate time. It was less scrolling on social media for me. So things that I was evaluating is this bringing me closer to my goal in my business? And if the answer is yes, I'm going to keep doing it. But if the answer was no, then it was something that I started to scale back on, to allow more time for me to work on my Beachbody business. It was listening to trainings and personal development while I was driving, showering, getting ready, cleaning, all of those mundane activities that you do during the day, or maybe you listen to music, or maybe you'd have the TV on. Those are times when you can be intentional with fitting in trainings and personal development, stuff like that. So find the cracks in the day to be intentional about your work, and we promise that you can make this work. Fit it in no matter what your schedule looks like. Even the busiest people have created time to get their business growing. So now that I'm, a full-time coach, I have retired myself from teaching. I have one baby and another on the way. My schedule looks much different. But I still get these vitals in every single day, my 4 vital behaviors and my power hour in every single day, no matter what. It just looks different depending on our schedule for the day. I personally work about 4 hours cumulatively during the day, not all at once. I break it up by waking up super early in the morning and then getting some tasks done as I go through the day. So I'm still focused, and I'm still very intentional about what I'm doing. It just looks a little different now that I'm almost 3 years into my business. I do, in addition, some, leadership tasks, and I get to do some of that stuff that, you won't have to worry about right now in your business. So, I'm going to show you and share my screen the new Coach Power Hour tracker that we want you to use. So there are daily things that you should be doing, and we also know how important it is to track them. Because if you're not writing things down, or you're not typing them in and recording them in some way, then 2 weeks from now, you're not going to remember who you talked to about the next challenge group. I promise. So tracking is essential in your Beachbody business. So here is my screen, and this is the new Coach Power Hour. This is what I use as a brand new coach to move my business forward every single day. Personally, I'm a digital learner now, and so I use Google Sheets. This is a Google Docs. It's Excel, basically, Google Sheets. And so if you like to record digitally, it's faster for you. You can even get the Google Sheets app for your phone or your computer. Then you'll want to use this. But if you want to print it out, that's okay too. You can print it out and write names in there. So basically, there's a spot for every single day of the week. Here we go. And the first thing on it is projects and priorities. This is like your little to-do list. I gave you a space for your to-do list. Projects. If you are starting a challenge group that week and you want to make a welcome video, or you want to schedule out some posts, that's your projects. Priorities are things that you need to get done that day. Maybe you have to follow up with Susan because she really wants to get a challenge pack. So that would be something I would put on priorities, top priorities. This next section here is all about your daily vitals. Did you drink your Shakeology? Did you do your personal development? I used to type in here what personal development I'm reading or listening to that day. Did you do your workout? What is it? You could even take your workout calendar from BOD and put it in here. I used to do that, Monday total body cardio, Tuesday upper fix, and I would go through and schedule it out for the week. National wake up call. That should be every single Monday that you listen to by the end of the day on Monday. Did you have to listen to a team call? We have those on Wednesday. So if you get to be on a team call, then you can write that in for your Wednesday. So in the beginning of the week, I would pull this up and really go through and plan out my week so that I knew when we had team calls, when I was going to listen to the national wake up call, what personal development I was going to do that week, and what workouts I was going to be doing. So it's just a way for you to schedule and make sure you're staying on top of your own personal journey. The next section here starts where you are going to actually connect with people. So to build and grow your business, in the beginning, you're going to be working with a lot of people that you already know, they already like you, they already trust you, and you want to help them. Your friends and family that when you decided you wanted to become a coach, you were like, man, I really want to help this person. I could see my sister being in this group, or my cousin, or my friend from work. Those are the people in the very beginning that you're going to find that you're going to connect with a lot. But it is important to be adding friends and growing your network, because eventually you're going to want to help people outside of your circle. The cool thing about coaching is that we can help people all over the world, not just the people in our town that we know. Which is why it's important to begin to grow your network, whether you're starting with no Instagram, 100 followers on Instagram, not many, followers on Facebook. Maybe you don't post a lot and you don't have a lot of friends on Facebook, or you're starting with a big following. You want to continue to grow every single day because you always want to have new eyes on your page. So the recommendation, the minimum, is to add 3 new friends to your network every single day. So whether that's on Facebook or Instagram, add 3 new friends to your network every single day. Type their name in so you know who you added, and then move on. If you are wanting to grow both your Instagram and your Facebook, then I, as a just way to keep it simple for me, would spend one day focusing on Instagram and one day focusing on Facebook. And then I would alternate. So the next section is comment, message, add value, and connect. So I have 5 spaces here. That is the minimum that will help to grow your business, is to add value. Just be social on social media. You may not be used to doing this, and that is okay. So comment on people's, not just yay, good job, or little comments like that, but meaningful comments that they will want to respond to. You will want to be messaging people, not like, hey, do you want to join my challenge group message, but actual adding value and asking questions and just really reconnecting with old friends, making new friends, and really letting them know that you're just wanting to be social on social media. So message, add value, connect, 5 spaces, again, 5 different names. You could do this one day all on Instagram, one day all on Facebook, or you can mix and match however is best for you. This section, invite to your free group, your challenge group, or your coach opportunity. This is different than message and comment and add value, because in this one, you are building the relationship. You do this for weeks with the same people that you want to build a relationship with. Then, before your challenge group starts, before your free group starts, you're going to actually invite those people to your group or to coaching. So for a free group, I typically invite people 4-ish days before the free group opens, because they don't have to buy anything, they don't have to order anything. It's just a free group that I run on Facebook that they can just jump in. And so weeks when I'm doing a free group, about 4 days before the group, this whole section here of inviting will be for my free group. I'm not inviting to a free group, a challenge group, and coaching all at the same time. So know that the invitation column does not need to be filled every single day. If there is a week when you are not opening up a free group, you're not opening up a challenge group, you're not opening up a coach sneak peek, then that doesn't necessarily need to be filled. We do not want you to force an invitation and make it not genuine because you have to fill in the invitation box. But it is there every single day so that you are reminded. If it's a week that you are filling a challenge group, 7 to 10 days, sometimes even 2 weeks, I start to invite to my challenge groups. So I backtrack, look at my calendar. When was my challenge group starting? 7 to 10 days before that, I am going to be filling up these names and inviting people to my challenge group. Let's say we have a coach sneak peek that our team is running that Thursday. So On Thursdays are coach sneak peeks. So you better believe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I am inviting to the coach sneak peek, the coach opportunity, and putting those names of whoever I invited in here. So it's going to look different depending on what week of the month you're in for the invitation column. Follow-ups. This is just basically you talk to somebody, you invited somebody, you connected, you asked a question, whatever. People are going to respond to you, and people aren't going to respond to you. So know that as well. And we'll talk about objections and stuff later. But the follow-ups is basically just like getting back to the people who you're talking with. And I have 5 spots here, but with any of these, you guys, if you want to add a row below, you can add more rows if you are talking to more people. With that being said, depending on the rate at which you want to grow your business, you may want to double your power hour or triple your power hour. This right here is the minimum that we say should take you about an hour, again, depending on how familiar you are with it. But for me, when I was wanting to accelerate my business, I would insert row, and I was adding 9 people every single day. I was tripling my power hour. Instead of commenting and adding value on 5, I was doing 15. So just to let you know, you get to manipulate this and do what works for you based on your goals. But by experience, this is the minimum that we're telling you will grow your business. All right, the next section is posting. This is an area where it's kind of just a helpful way to plan your posts. So again, when I was working full time and now that I have kids and stuff, it's busy. And so I want to think about in the beginning of the week on Sunday, what kind of posts do I want to share this week? If I have a challenge group coming up, you better believe that I'm going to have posts about my challenge group, publicly inviting people to my challenge group on my social media page. So I wouldn't write out my entire post in here, but on Tuesday, I'm going to say Transformation Tuesday post because I want to remind myself that in the evening on Tuesday, I want to post transformation. Monday morning, people want motivation. So I'm going to find something from my PD and post something motivational on Monday morning. Maybe Monday night, I'm making a dinner that I want to share. So I'm going to share my food picture with like a little tips on recipes and stuff like that. So what I would do, you guys, is go through my week and kind of figure out what I wanted to post for that week. Let's see, I want to throw a Throwback Thursday here and fill it in. And then your lifestyle posts, like just kind of your fun lifestyle posts that people get to know you, you can fill those in the cracks of the time that you have not decided what you're going to post. So this helps to really plan so you're not sitting there thinking, I need to post something, I have no idea what to post. This gives you a general map to do so. 2 to 4 times a day is the recommendation for posting. Some days I do 2, most days I do 3, some days I do 4 if I have a lot I want to share. All right, this section is basically just a checklist. Did you log your stuff in your challenge group? Did you go through your challenge group and like and comment on your challengers and other challengers' posts? So I'm just gonna say like, yes, I did. You could say, yes or no, but probably just leave it blank until you do that. Did you check into the team page? Yes, because you got to be looking for your coach to post things in your team Facebook page. Did you do your training? So you're going to be in trainings and stuff to learn about your coaching journey. Did you log onto your online office? Yes. And then did you answer any coach messages? So you're going to be in coach message threads with your teammates. And so you want to be like getting caught up on those daily. So that's just another like, yes. This is the vitals. This is what you do every single day. So in the beginning, it will probably take you an hour or maybe more as you like figure it out. But eventually, this right here, you can get done in an hour if you're focused and intentional, if you're not scrolling and wasting time. What I've done on here, you guys, is I've made duplicate sheets. So you have it for a full month, and all you need to do after that is to duplicate, and you can go on. You can change the name of this to say like February 1st, the week of February 1st or whatever, so that you have it all aligned. And to get your own copy of this, because you won't be able to edit the template copy, all you're going to do is File, make a copy, and then you're going to move that new copy into your own Google Drive so that this is your document to edit. You won't be able to edit the template. So make a copy of it if you're a digital person and you want to be typing in those names. If you want to print it off, that's okay too. I personally recommend digitally because I think it's faster to just type in people's names. But this is the Power Hour tracker that we want you to use for at least the first 2 weeks of your business as a new coach. Eventually, we're going to show you some other different trackers. If you are like a notebook kind of girl, or you just like a different format, we'll show you some other trackers that have worked well for other people. But this is what we want you to use in the beginning. It's basic, it's to the point, and it's what we've found to be really successful with as a brand new coach. So consistency over time, just doing those basics. Don't let those shiny objects distract you. Keep those fundamentals forever. This is what I've been doing for almost 3 years now to build a successful business. So the good news is you guys get to do your first Power Hour with somebody else walking you through it. So there's a link in this post to a live Power Hour. It's a YouTube video that was done live, and you get to watch that Power Hour and actually do those actions I just told you about. So if you don't have like an hour tonight when you're watching this, plan to do it tomorrow morning, or first thing when you wake up or whatever. Make a plan for when you're going to do your first Power Hour. But that is your homework assignment, is to make a copy of that new Coach Power Hour tracker or print it off, and then watch the new Coach Power Hour, the live Power Hour, and actually do it. Don't just watch the video, go through and do it. Add those friends to your network, jot their names down, comment, add value, connect, write their names down. So that you get your first Power Hour done, and then do that every single day from here on out. You can watch that live Power Hour as many times as you want. So if you found it really helpful to do that on day one, you can pull that up again and watch it again as you do your second Power Hour. So I want you to decide, when in your day are you going to do your Power Hour? Do you want to do it in a big chunk? Do you have an hour of time to get that done? Or do you want to do 20 minutes in the morning where you add friends and comment in the morning, and then maybe 20 minutes in the afternoon you invite, and then in the evening you do your follow-ups? What's that going to look like for you? You can chunk it up. You can do it all at once. Play around with your schedule, see what works for you, but find the time. Make the time. You're not going to just find the time to do this, right? Just like working out, nobody has extra time, but you can create the time if you really want this business to work for you. So these are the things that are going to drive your business forward. I can't wait to see you guys thrive by using the 4 vital behaviors and your Power Hour. I want you to do that by the end of the day. And if you don't have enough time by the end of today, then get it done first thing tomorrow morning.